invited to the quad award or the dean's list or something?
Russ, wake up. The year is over. These are our last 80 minutes. And worse, I have to share with you. Anyway, thank you guys for the opportunity to allow us to share our feelings as we graduate. And remember the amazing year that we've had. The past year has been a dream in many ways. Relentless academic, sporting and social activities, weekend trip to paradise, the forging of incredible friendship, and of course, the occasional chaos when our schedule permitted. Our INSEAD experience has differed significantly from what people led us to expect. I mean, why didn't anyone tell me that I could get to sleep only 4 hours every night? And that I would actually have to study and
Sticking to the traditional theme and the usual cliche pitch, I push forward diversity. 60 different nationalities, a study group with a French, a Brit, a Chinese, or an Indian wanting to open a farm in Ukraine, or a cafeteria trying to serve 7 different cuisines. But then, when we sat down yesterday and started to think about what does diversity really mean, I thought about what I thought about it when I came in. When I came in, I thought all the Italian guys had long hair, they could cook really well, and they knew exactly what to say to the girl at the bar. But now I know that it's all true, except the hair part.
Are you serious? I mean, coming from Italy, I really think you're wrong. Anyway, but on the other hand, look at the Germans. They're so cute. But they are all serious and punctual, like walking timetables. I mean, if you arrive a minute late for a meeting, they've already left.
But my dear, you have to go to the Oktoberfest. That's when you realize that not only do they forget the time, they actually forget where they are. Well, of course, talking of parties, think of the Lebanese, for example. The smoothest talkers on the planet, they have the best belly dancers and the best parties I have ever been to.
Yeah, but they are also the most united on campus. And did you know that even though Lebanon is such a small country, they have the maximum number of CEO in the Fortune 500? But on the other hand, look at the French. They're forever drinking wine, eating cheese, smoking, criticizing, and worrying everybody with their grandeur de la France.
Hold on a second there, Sylvia. I actually had the privilege of living with 3 French ladies. And not only are they the sweetest and the most beautiful people of the world, they also taught me how to talk up Italian women for a year. But I wish I could say the same about us Desis though. We practically thrive on chaos. The last one to enter every class has to be a Desi. And our accent is actually so exotic that sometimes we don't really understand each other.
But come on, were you around for the Dec'08? It seems like the whole school went on a field trip to Southeast Asia. You can't match their hospitality and artwork. A little bit like the Latinos or the Africans. They're really cool and friendly, but only for the 2 hours that they are awake or sober.
Hey! The Latinos and Africans are a bunch of joy, and their power of optimism and faith is infectious for all of us. Finally though, what about the Brits and the Americans? Well, I think they love talking, and they love listening to themselves, right?
Yeah, it's true, but look at their creativity and ability to innovate. And think about group work without their energy or dry sense of humor. And on top of that, without a native speaker, I think our speech would be grammatically incorrect.
That one is true, but I'm trying. So this is what INSEAD is all about. Or this is the essence of our uniqueness. Or as one of my favorite classmates mentioned, where else would you find a guy wearing tennis shorts in sub-zero temperatures walking around in Fontainebleau? Or where else would you find a South African black guy dressed up as Robin Hood dancing to Desi music while trying to collect money for charity. This has been the most amazing roller coaster ride that I have been on. And life in the past few months has not been easy. The pressing financial crisis, dying job markets, dying banks, everything would lead us to believe that INSEAD would be a sad and depressing place to graduate. But when I look around me today, I see people smiling, laughing, arguing with each other, fighting, most importantly, taking all these disappointments in their stride and holding their head high. And a part of me feels really sad that all these great experiences will soon become memories. And when we walk out of the door, we won't be the students but the alumni. I know that I will miss a lot the guy playing the piano at the bar. I will miss a lot the National Week preparation, the cabaret rehearsals, the impromptu speeches, the sleepy GSM classes, and of course, managerial accounting. But I am really proud today to associate myself with this fine group of talented, humorous, creative, passionate, sensitive, and occasionally business-minded individuals here today. And in whatever I do in life, I will look up to this family for support and encouragement. Okay, so a highly potential group of people, but none of us would be here today without the support of others along the way. Be it our partners, our parents, our grandparents, our siblings, grandchildren in some cases. But without them, we would not be here. And of course, on top of it all, the fabulous faculty and the ever-helpful staff on campus. So if you don't mind, I'd like to request all my classmates to stand up and give these guys one long hand because they deserve it. It's important to realize that we are not just here to change ourselves, but to be the instruments of change for the world. We have the opportunity to carry this spirit of generosity and brotherhood and in true INSEAD style, continue to look beyond ourselves. This experience is an incredible gift, and it is now our responsibility to take it forward and keep the legacy of INSEAD alive through whatever we do. Whether we buy a bank, write a bailout package, reduce cost, or design a green product, it is our responsibility to make this change happen. So here we are. To my friends, thank you all for this fabulous evening and the honor for allowing us to speak to you. We all have bright futures ahead of us, and I truly hope that the friendships and the bonds that we created during this year will last us through our lifetimes. I know I will be going on to an uncertain future from now on, and tomorrow I will not have this INSEAD umbrella over my head, but I do know, looking at all these fine individuals sitting here, that the world will be in very good hands. Thank you.
And to the faculty, the school, and all of you, thank you for this amazing experience. We couldn't have asked anything better, other than perhaps extending the program to include P6.